You, rhythm gamer, are you tired of the pain from your carpal tunnel ridden fingers while playing your favorite songs? Or how about you, Warzone player Johnny Sins 42069? Are you fed up with meta weapons ruining the game? Seriously, like, what the hell happened to this game? Need something new and fresh? Well, oh boy, do I have the game for you. Beat Saber. This game, simply put, hits different. Not only did it save me from rotting away into a pile of fat and atrophied muscle during quarantine, it also pumped up my cardio, gave me some tone in my arms, and a series of arm and finger injuries. To describe the game as simply as possible, it's a VR rhythm game where you hit blocks in whichever way the arrow is pointing along with the song. Don't hit the bombs, move out of the way of the walls. Sounds simple enough, right? Oh my friend, you could not be more wrong. Beat Saber, like all great games, is easy to learn but near impossible to master. As you progress, you can go from this to this.
This is so bad.
And let me tell you, my friend, even after almost 100 hours sunken into this game, I am hundreds of hours and a divine blessing away from whatever the hell this guy is managing to do. Jesus. So let me take you through the Beat Saber experience and show you exactly how flailing your arms around with a monitor strapped to your head can make you feel like an absolute badass. Starting Beat Saber is like learning how to use your hands again. You're gonna swipe up when you want to go down and hit more bombs than you ever thought would be possible, and as soon as the game starts throwing diagonals at you and you have to start doing different things with both hands, you're gonna feel like an absolute moron. You're gonna miss way more notes than you think you would based on how easy some of the gods of YouTube make it look. And yes, I see you back there, Mr. I can beat Camellia levels on my first try. We're all very happy for you, but that isn't what us mortals are going to experience. You will fail songs on hard or even normal mode in your first couple of hours or so, but it's all worth it, trust me. Being able to finally beat that map that you've been close to beating for God knows how many attempts is a bigger dopamine rush than just about any game out there. It wasn't your teammates that carried you, no. It wasn't a lucky loot drop, and it wasn't the other team being a bunch of bots that got you that win. It was you, your arms, and your lightning fast map reading that got you through that song. And there really aren't many other feelings in games like that just because of the physical aspect of Beat Saber alone. As you climb up the difficulties, you're gonna run into the feeling of, yeah, this is great and all, but I'm kind of tired of beating Crab Rave for the 20th time. And that's where Beat Saber transcends just being a well-made game and becomes true fucking art. Oh yeah, baby! You thought this game was just a couple dozen levels with some K-pop DLC? No. This is where shit gets good! The modding community for Beat Saber is nothing short of extraordinary. The variety in maps, notes, platforms, character customization, and feature enhancement rivals just about any moddable game. You want to play Minecraft in Beat Saber? Mods got that. You want to play the entire Shrek movie on a Beat Saber map? Oh, you bet they got that too. Or how about an obscene amount of weeb songs? Oh, trust me, they have plenty of that. Beat Saber mods legitimately open up the game in a whole nother level, and it is just nuts. To do this justice, I'll split up the types of maps you'll come across into 3 completely arbitrary categories. While there are absolutely more types of levels, I'm just going to focus on these 3 groups. First, we got the meme songs.
A is for...
The meme songs can consist of well-made levels that just so happen to be mapped on a meme, or it could be the level design itself that's a meme. These maps are typically fairly entertaining enough, but there isn't too much to talk about with these. They're funny maps that are good for a play or two, but on occasion, there are some meme maps that transcend this label and combine with the other 2 groups on this list, and those are really something special. Next, we have the hardcore Expert Plus maps. The maps that make a thrown-out shoulder a daily occurrence. The maps that have flow so good that the devs wish they could make something half as good as these. The maps that make you sweat like you're running a goddamn marathon in an oven. The maps that will give you back and arm muscles that you never knew you could have, whether you wanted them or not. These maps are just on another level. They're a challenge without feeling unfair, and when you're in the middle of them slaying out, you don't just feel like a god, you feel like the whole goddamn pantheon. You're hitting notes perfectly, 100+ note scores everywhere, you're in the middle of a 200 note combo, and you're at the hardest part of the song, and your arms are like fucking noodles, and then you gotta just push through like 3 more seconds, and you fail. Every time this happens to me on one of these well-made Expert Plus maps, I don't feel cheated. I feel like I need to hop right back in and try again, as soon as I can move my arms again. But it wouldn't be fair for me to talk about these types of maps without mentioning some of my favorites. Links will be in the description. Just to give you a few to get started, Moonshine by Cyan Snow is a great place to start in Expert Plus maps. It has plenty of cross-ups to get used to. That seems to be a favorite of many map makers. The Government Knows Mapper collab is one of those meme songs that I mentioned earlier that goes beyond just being a meme map into something really great. It's got 3 different Expert Plus maps, all by different creators, that all play out in their own unique way. It's like getting a 3-in-1 deal you don't have to pay for. Finally, we have My White Whale. Avalanche by that narwhal. I can't begin to tell you how many times I've almost beat this level, but had my arms give out on me before I could finish. It's just brutal. I have no doubt that when I beat this level, it'll feel better than winning the fucking lottery. But don't just get your map suggestions from me. There are creators that are more experienced than me and absolutely worth checking out. Bandit, Tempex, make you move. That's all I'm gonna say. Again, links in the description. Now on to my personal favorite type of map. Wall maps. This is where Beat Saber becomes absolute art. With the help of the incredible noodle and chroma extensions, mappers can do just about anything with the walls and notes. Some of the shit that these people have made can only be described as masterpieces. The environments are so creative and dripping with aesthetic that I honestly find myself thinking up stories to go along with these maps. They're that fucking good. Like Gloom by Mind Thing. A map that takes you through the woods to a county fair, the city, and all the way to outer space. And there's just something so relaxing about it. The combination of chilled music and extraordinary visuals reminds me of my childhood in a really weird and endearing way. Then you can give yourself a case of complete tonal whiplash by going over to Midnight Lady mapped by rekt, which has no right to be as fucking funky as it is. You burst through a TV into a neon city and everything is bopping. I mean, just look at this. Look at the notes. The song is so goddamn good that the notes gotta groove along with it. Then notes start coming out of the saxophones, and don't even get me started on the vaporwave theme. I eat that shit up every day of the week. Then you go through some crazy ass abstract art piece, and then when you think you're done, psych bitch, we're going through the whole ass map in reverse now. The work these map makers do to create not just challenges, but experiences that can be enjoyed from so many different angles is just beyond a reproach. Both these maps will be in the description. I can't sing these guys' praises enough. Just incredibly amazing work. They deserve so much more praise than they get. If you don't mind me getting a little personal here, I got into Beat Saber at the very start of the pandemic, and now that we're slowly starting to go back to normal, I think now is the perfect time to release this video. This game is legitimately the only thing that stood between me and a horribly sedentary lifestyle during quarantine. It gave me a sort of fun from a video game that I wasn't sure existed for me anymore. Going through all the fantastic community maps gave me a sort of wonder that I thought only existed in the memories of my Xbox 360 and my mom's crappy old desktop computer. And beating a level that I spent weeks trying to plow through left me with a dopamine rush that I rarely feel in games anymore, especially a single player one. And the best part of that rush is you don't get that empty feeling you get in most media once you're finished. Because no matter how good you are, no matter how fast your reactions are, there's always a longer, crazier, more impossible level that you can plow through next. And that's why Beat Saber really is something special.
Oh shit, he said it! He said the title of the video!
Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. This is my first major production on this channel, and man, it feels good to finally have it done. I hope I'm able to make more stuff, and I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. Though I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be doing this again, I do hope it's soon, and I hope you stick around for it. Anyways, I'll see you when I see you. Peace out.